Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. And the QB will try again on second attempt. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He's escaping the pocket now. It's caught downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Showing a bunch formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's QB sneak.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
The Gators moving quickly down the field here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Gators. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Toss play to the outside. Gets some space around the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And they get him down after the completion. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And there's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Now here's the toss play. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Has the first, still on the move. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry out. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He makes the grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play, running right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The tight end has got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The Ducks strategy here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The offense will spend a timeout to get on the same page. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Only 11 seconds left in the half as they come up here on first down. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Send the back in motion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He spins free, and he's in the clear. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right. This one caught.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's swarmed by the defense. No huddle here for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
That completion makes it second and short. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll get him down that time. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback now all alone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought out of the 46, good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back, leading the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. The Gators offense retakes the field. To the air, it's Lagway. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We go with a direct snap. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick writes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. offense is back out on the field now. Gonna run it. It's Williams. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the Gators are in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Touchdown, Florida. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved. I understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
Using his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. As a design quarterback keeper. Powers through. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions.
Looking for a deep completion. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.